Yeah, I heard it when I was on my way into work today.
What is he doing with his voice?
I don't know, and I don't like it.
I mean, I don't think he's Dutch or something.
Yeah.
It's Sailor Hein Hein. It's Anthony Kiedis. It's the new Chili Pepper song.
Sounds like he's trying to do a sea shanty. Like,
is that what it is?
Those were all popular last year, bud.
Well, that's when they were recording this.
Yeah.
The song's called Black Summer. And if you're a fan of John Frusciante era Chili Peppers, I think a lot of people regard that as like peak Chili Peppers when John Frusciante was with them. But that is a guy who had problem after problem with trying to stay clean and trying to do his own thing. But I think that it's probably safe to say he felt most at home with the Chili Peppers. So it's the first song with John Frusciante in 16 years. But Kiedis is doing some weird thing with his voice. Maybe sea shanty is what's going on there. Flinga-dinga-dur, flinda-hey. I like the song otherwise. I mean, I don't think they mentioned California once, so it's a real departure for them. The new album is called Unlimited Love, and they couldn't be more pleased. There's Frusciante. He knows what he's doing, boy. He's good. He hasn't been with them since Stadium Arcadium, which was 2006. And they haven't even put anything out in 6 years. So,
God, has it been 6 years? Because I feel
The Getaway came out in 2016.
Yeah.
I mean, probably 5 and some change.
Yeah, jeez. I just sometimes you feel like it hasn't been a long time, and then
you do the math.
I've been on the show. I think today's my 9-year anniversary of being on the show, or yesterday was.
Gay.
Yeah, it is gay.
What?
Do you say yay or gay?
Gay.
Oh, yeah. Gay.
Oh, I thought you said yay.
No, I say gay.
Oh, gay. What's gay about
Yay!
that? Well, congratulations, Bill. Yeah, it's when you do the math, you go, oh my God.
I know.
Yeah.
Like half my adult, like now half my comedy career has, like I've been doing radio half as long as I've been doing stand-up comedy.
There you go.
So it's crazy. It all runs together.
And they haven't done an album with Rick Rubin since 2011, so they're really getting everybody back together. Chili Peppers wanted to come out swinging. And they're going on tour this summer. That's why I kind of got to figure some things out, because I was planning on going to see them at Soldier Field. But now some other things have come to light that may jam that up. But anyway, Unlimited Love is the new Chili Peppers album. It's out April the 1st. If you dig those guys. And I do. I like the Chili Peppers.
I just don't like what he's doing with his voice in this one.
Linga-dinga-dur, hanga-flang, hey, glay. Well,
That's all right.
he's earned the right to play around.
I only have to hear it until my Bluetooth connects in my car anyway. So.
Flinga-dur. Yeah. So those guys, I mean, they're still keeping in shape. Musically and otherwise. Anthony Kiedis is going to be 60 this year. How do you like them apples? And he's trying to keep himself in Iggy Pop shape.
Oh, yeah.
A little meatier than Iggy Pop, but Kiedis is trying to keep it together. And that would be tough, too, getting older in a rock band when you've spent so much time shirtless. Like, you can't just start covering up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't start covering up. You got to run around. But Anthony Kiedis, again, he's going to be 60 this year. You're not going to be as tight as you were. You're going to be a little saggy. Then you got to decide if you're going to keep that mustache. And the answer to that seems to be yes. Are you going to...
It works for him.
Are you going to... I don't know. Are you still going to rang-a-ding-a-ding-a-dong when you're 60? Are you going to
Why would you stop?
Blanga-blanga-blanga? He's our generation's Mick Jagger, because he's still, dating 24-year-old models. He's short. That helps. Got a couple of kids. One kid, sorry.
Who's the tallest front man?
The tallest front man?
Yeah, like that. Not playing guitar, just running around and singing.
Oh, not sports or anything like that?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of front men tend to be small.
Oh, God. When I met Steven Tyler, I was like, look at you down there. You're adorable.
The one that always throws me off about how big he is Billy Corgan.
He's very tall.
He's very tall, but you don't. I never thought he was going to be tall. So when I saw him at Rock on the Range all those years ago, and like he walked by us in the hall as he was going out to stage, I was like, "That's him."
Yeah,
he's Uncle Fester.
Yeah,
he's
real
huge.
tall. There was a guy, he's been dead now for about 10 years, but there was a guy named Peter Steele who used to front a band called Typo Negative. And he had this real deep voice, and he kind of sounded like Lurch. And this guy was huge. I did a thing with him years ago, and he was going to come into the studio, but he had to come down this hallway to come in the studio. And I didn't have a producer at the time. I just stuck my head out to make sure he was going into the right room. And he's just filling up the hallway. He was 6'8".
Jeez.
And I think he died from like a heart thing or something, but I don't know who so when you think of front men, that's who I would think of. Mick Fleetwood is really tall. He's behind the drums, but he's really tall. Danny Carey, he's another drummer, but he's real tall too.
I'm talking about someone that's out there in front of the band.
Front men.
Running around, singing, doing all that stuff, and being like awkwardly tall.
Right.
Like 6'8", to be a front man, that's huge.
Robert Plant is 6'2".
Okay.
That's not tall. Hetfield is over. Yeah.
But again, like they're bigger than. But 6'8". I think that's what I was looking for. So that's a
you're looking for really tall.
Really tall.
Like Roger Waters is 6'3".
Yeah. Getting there.
Yeah, I don't know how tall Billy Corgan is, but he's deceptively.
Like 6'3".
Is he really?
I think he's 6'3" or
6'3" is what this says. Yeah.
But he's also not like, I mean, he's not a fat, but like he's a sturdy looking dude too. He's not like a scrawny 6'3".
Well, and it was always compounded by the fact that he'd been bald for so long. Mm-hmm. So you were like, oh, Jesus. Like you said, Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
He's like a big, tall, and he dressed like Uncle Fester for a while too.
Right, and he's got his hair before he just went with the shaved head almost looked like a wig anyway. He had like the sweetest boy haircut. Like everybody else had crazy wild hair, whether it was long or spiky or something, and then he just had this like almost choir boy like hairstyle.
Yeah,
it was very strange.
Poundcake, do you know who Billy Corgan is?
No.
Rick Ocasek was 6'4".
There you go.
Billy Corgan is the frontman for a band called Smashing Pumpkins. See, I'm going to Google him right now.
Google.
We had one of the rock trivia questions was still a blank in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm a blank in a cage.
That one is so easy compared to all the rest of them.
The other ones are really, really hard.
I think these are for like lifetime Rolling Stone readers.
Yeah.
You got to go back to the beginning to get those ones.
Did you see everybody got pissed off because, well, not everybody.
In this day and age, people got pissed off.
Not everybody.
So weird.
About 50% of the judges got pissed off when they found out that Rudy Giuliani was the Masked Singer. Did you see this?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
It hasn't aired yet. It's on like an upcoming season.
No, I know, but it's
funny.
Ridiculous.
Like that's where you're going to take your stand as the Masked Singer.
Well,
I'm not going to be part of a show that employs Rudy Giuliani.
No, but I mean...
How'd he sing? Was he a good singer?
I don't know. But just the fact that they asked him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ken Jeong... I've never seen this show. Is Nick Cannon the host of this?
Yes.
Because he says the Masked Singer. I always hear that in the promos. That's Nick Cannon?
Yeah, that's him.
So... that's another guy. Nick Cannon is on an apology tour now because he announced the birth of the new baby, but he just lost a kid. And I thought it was from the same woman. He's apologizing because he didn't wait very long to tell everybody he's going to have a new kid when he and the last baby mama lost the kid. Yeah. He and Manziel's ex-wife are going to have a kid. But they asked Rudy Giuliani to do the Masked Singer, and apparently when he revealed himself, Robin Thicke and Ken Jeong split in the middle of the taping. Jenny McCarthy, I don't know who the fourth judge is. Jenny McCarthy, I mean, she's like an anti-vaxxer, and so it's probably right up her alley. But who's the fourth judge on that show? There's somebody else. Two of them sat and two of them left.
I don't know.
I don't know
either.
What the fourth judge was. I thought there was only three.
No, it's Ken Jeong, it's Jenny McCarthy, Robin Thicke,
I thought Joel
And-
McHale was one of the judges.
Oh, it might be.
I thought they had a rotating thing, but I don't know who the... Jewel?
Jewel? Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
I know, like, Joel McHale is the reason, like, him and Ken Jeong did stuff. I don't know if he was just on for, like, one season or something.
Yeah. But, I
never
mean,
watched that show.
listen, if you're a showrunner for one of these things, you're like, who can we get that's going to get people talking about our show? This just tells me that maybe the ratings are dipping. If they're like,
I can't believe that show.
get Rudy Giuliani, because nobody cares if Rudy Giuliani is in, you know.
But I want to know, how was his singing?
And what song did he sing? Yeah, he had like a little girl baby head on or something, and they...
Why is that creepy to me?
Last week's taping of the first season 7 episode, so they're going to promote this as like the huge season premiere. Ken Jeong and Robin Thicke quickly left the stage as soon as they saw Giuliani. Now, Sarah Palin was on this show a few years ago, too.
But Sarah Palin doesn't leave as bad of a taste in people's mouths.
I think
as
that's true.
Giuliani.
I think of the time, maybe, but not like Giuliani. Jenny McCarthy and Nicole Scherzinger,
Oh, that's what it is.
who
Yeah,
used to
she's
be
a
in the
big star.
Pussycat Dolls, they stayed on stage and talked with Giuliani. Of course, Fox did not comment.
No, they're like, watch the show.
Anything we've got to say, you'll see on the... But I'll watch that. They got me. I'll watch that. I'll watch people walk off.
It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
It is stupid, though. Like, this is how you entertain yourself to death. This is why people don't understand the gravity of the political situation right now. Because you got Sean Spicer on Dancing with the Stars. Because Trump's election lie has merch. You know what I mean? Like, people care. In this country, people care more about sports than anything else. Just a fact. More than anything else. So if you make MAGA hats and T-shirts and flags with Trump's head on Rambo's body, you know, you fool people into thinking,
Wait,
well,
that
if
wasn't Trump's body?
you fool people into thinking, well, if there's a goofy hat, how serious can it be? And then little by little, so boy, they must have really, to get Giuliani on there. I'm surprised he did it, quite frankly. But
They probably wanted to. They all want to.
there's no
secretly be
shame in that
famous.
crowd. I get it, but I'm curious who went and asked. And I guess by now they refer to him as Mr. Giuliani, because like when he was a mayor in New York, he called the mayor Your Honor or whatever, I think. And I'm sure, you know, like when somebody leaves office, they still call him Mr. President, Mr. Governor, because they need a title. I don't know if people call him Rudy. I don't know what they're doing, but
Also, the Your Honor thing for a mayor seems weird. Like, doesn't it?
yeah.
That seems a little weird. And also,
I think so.
You never really hear anybody use that either.
Somebody had to have started
I feel
that.
like Mr. Mayor is something that I hear, but not.
Yeah, maybe.
But that might only be with McCheese.
Or Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's Brian. What's going on? Billy Corgan.
Brian is our John Frusciante.
Yeah, but we
Oops.
can't go 16 years without him.
That's right. I'd love to know what guitar he's playing. It's like a Les Paul or... He only leaves us messages, so I can't ask him. I have also, by the way, gotten no indication whatsoever that Rick is still alive. So, people asking me for an update. Boy, he does these go on and on and on.
Yeah, man. How has nobody scooped him up yet?
I want to hear the big rock finish. Man, now that's what I call music. Good for him. Thank you, Brian. Love to hear from Brian.
It's just a good jam, especially to get things closer to the official beginning.
Yeah, that's like a
the
good
weekend.
lead-in, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Absolutely.
You know, back in the network
Yeah.
TV days, they're like, what's your lead-in? Mm-hmm. 8-7 Central. What's your lead-in? Brian's the lead-in.
Yeah, you got Home Improvement as the lead into the Diet Mug Root Beer Dana Carvey show.
That's right.
You're going to do okay.
God, I had that pulled off a couple days ago, and I recorded over it because I was like, when am I ever going to use this?
I like to try and bring it up once every 2 months.
The Diet Mug Root Beer Dana Carvey show. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to start the weekend, Bill?
I do want to start the weekend.
Okay.
Everybody, have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Brother Leslie, how?
All right, the way we start the weekend around here is with the Bill Squire Friday Get Down in honor of the late, great Murray Saul here at WMMS, brought to you by Cleveland Whiskey. Take it away, William.
It's Friday! You gotta get down on Friday. Get yourself some Cleveland whiskey. Share it with a lady. Maybe get a little romantic. Give it some of that goof juice. Goof juicer, goof juicer, goof juicer. It's Friday.
As soon as you said it, I knew it. Goof juice.
Goof
oh,
juice.
Boy. Hey, there's the Bill Squire Friday Get Down. It is brought to you live and in blazing Technicolor, courtesy of the people at Cleveland Whiskey. You can go to clevelandwhiskey.com to see everything they're doing. You can buy it in about a dozen states. You're not just relegated to Ohio here, so if you're one of our bureau chiefs, you can find out where you can get it as well, but they've always got awesome recipes there, and I don't know if they're currently doing the distillery tours, but go for the recipes. The black cherry and toasted oat, yummy. Oh, it's all good. ClevelandWhiskey.com for those details. You want to get the last word in, shoot me a text, 3519.